Hello, wait a
Hi.
second. Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Sophie. How are you?
I am pretty good. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing great. Thank you so much for asking. I can see you energetic and glad. And I think there is a lot of cold right there. The weather is cold now.
Absolutely, temperature is just going down, down, and it's a cold in the morning. I got up very late, around
Mhm.
8:30.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay, and how's everything going with you? Like learning English and then your work?
everything is going well, and I'm really enjoying the process of everything. I've started mm, taking public speaking sessions, like I'm taking workshops, and I'm really enjoying the process of doing all of these things. Yeah. Kind
Mm.
of I'm challenging myself every day.
Trying to come out of
I
the
think
comfort zone. Lovely.
absolutely,
That's great, and
absolutely.
that's I appreciate a lot. Okay, so it's been a long time that we didn't connect to each other, and there are certain questions I wanted to discuss with you. So yes, shall we start? I don't want it
Absolutely.
kind of a monotonous conversation where someone is like one person is asking question and second is just giving the answers. Okay, so I want it a little engaging so people can enjoy. Okay, so you can also ask me the questions. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, but before this, I would like to say your background is so nice. It's vibrant. I can see colorful books and your um like traditional attire is also made matching with your background.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you
so
so much. I still feel to improve it. And I'm thinking of how I can improve my background. Okay, thank you so much for the compliment. Yes, so the questions are very, I guess, casual questions, not much. You don't need to think much about those. But still, okay. So the first question I want to know, like, how do you purchase gifts for your friends?
all right. How do I purchase gifts for my friends? Well, first I figure it out that whom am I giving? Okay, I have a best friend and she loves she doesn't like girly things. Okay, like makeup things. She doesn't like at all. So first I figure it out that what is their taste, and according to their taste, I purchase gifts for my friends.
Okay. And
So
do you prefer online or offline, like going to a particular shop and then you check and then you purchase?
Well, earlier I used to do offline, but now I mostly prefer online rather than doing offline.
Okay, great. So do you have you ever tried purchasing gifts because of some ad? Like, nowadays whenever you watch reels or shorts, you get some kind of ads related to some specific gifts uh related to a particular relationship. Like if you want to gift your brother, this should be the perfect thing that you can give to your brother. Or if you want to give one of your closest friends and family members, so related to the like, according to the relations, now we get the recommendations. So do you purchase or have you ever tried that?
Well, honestly speaking, I don't have a trust actually, Resmi, and I
Hmm.
have never tried purchasing online. Yeah, I have
Okay.
never tried. I
Hmm.
have encountered multiple times, but I didn't try. One of my friends has purchased something,
Hmm.
and it was a sort of scam. Like she ordered something else and got something else. Because of
Happens.
this, I never just
Mm.
yeah, it happened.
Yes.
And yes, what about you? Like, have you ever done that?
Purchasing gifts. No, I prefer going to the shop particularly and then check. Only when my friends, like nowadays, I have friends who love reading books a lot. So when it comes to books, I have to purchase online. Okay, and we can like it doesn't happen when it comes to books. It doesn't happen like you order something else and you got something else. So when I have to give gift books, I just purchase online. Otherwise, I go to shop and I just check there, and then according to the place and person I purchase. Yeah, like recently one of the close friends had the opening ceremony of his own office, so according to that place I just went to a shop and then purchase which look good in the office itself. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So according to the context,
Mm.
like according to the situation you give,
Mm. Yeah.
okay, lovely.
Yeah.
And that's how I think we should give, not like random things you are giving, which is not useful for the next person. Then it would be no,
Mm.
um, kind of it would be useless, right? So it's better to decide first.
Absolutely. Okay, next I want to know like what you have learned or realized in 2024.
Um, I like this question is so profound, I would say, and I would love to answer this question. So many things happened in 2024. As I said earlier, like in the beginning, I've started doing multiple things. I've started challenging myself, every day. I
Mm.
am leaving my comfort zone and trying something new. So, I have realized so many things. Like for doing anything, consistency is very important. Like we must be
Mm.
consistent. And as like take example of YouTube, consistently I have been saying you have been uploading videos and all. So I feel
Mm.
consistency is very important. And second thing which I realized it, like
Mm.
we must try to control everything, that we- if we do something for someone, we can't expect the same thing that the next person will do it for you, right?
Absolutely.
And like the more you expect, like we always get hurt. So I think the early you realize, the better it would be for you. So
Mm.
we must not try to control everything. And third thing, I would say earlier I was a girl, full of insecurity. I used to think a lot about my appearance, how am I
Mm.
speaking, and what people are thinking about me. And I have been always bullied in my school, okay, because of my height and so many things. So this made me feel so insecure. So after learning, language, I I thought like, no, if I talk to people, they will kind of, mock at me. They will laugh at me.
Mm.
But later, I realized it is nothing, it is just, it is in your mind.
Mm.
Okay. Nobody is laughing. People don't have time at all. So come out from this illusion. Like they have their own work, their own thousands of problems. Nobody thinks, right? So we must come out from this insecurity that, they have a time and they will laugh at you or they will say something to you. And apart from this, I realized we must take out time for ourselves. Um, take out time, assess yourself, introspect yourself, um,
Mm.
figure it out, like what do I want, in which direction I am going.
Mm.
What did I realize? Like I kind of, using social media, and that like completely I messed up with my mind.
Mhm.
And I felt like I need to work in this. So I just quit it completely and started like spending time with myself. And literally, I I never felt like before, after quitting this, I felt like, wow, like I am so thankful that I decided that I'll spend time with myself. And now I love being in solitude. I love to spend time with myself. And
Wow.
that's what I would say, these three things, four things I would
Poor
say people
things.
must come out from these things. Yeah.
Great
And I'm
thing
just
you have
loving my
realized.
own company.
Ah, that's
Yeah.
really lovely that you have realized a lot of essential things and which will make you grow faster and learn properly. Like when you spend time with yourself, you come out of that one more thing, which is like whatever you are doing, you are more than capable enough of the thing that you are recently doing. Right? We
Absolutely.
realize our potential too, like okay I can do. And when you come out of this, like you have started now doing the workshops, now you can see like oh now I think you must also be surprised when you did for the very first time. Oh, I also do this, I also can do this, right? And it happens with
Absolutely.
me too. mm, that's lovely.
realized, potential, right? After
Mm.
doing it, we realized our potential. Like, I forgot to mention one thing. Like in India, generally we have, when something happens, little things,
Mm.
we like take it like what happened, like it's like blunder.
Yes.
And what I
It's
have seen
nothing.
with great people, they don't care. It's
It's
nothing.
nothing. It's
Literally, it's
nothing.
nothing. And
Yeah.
great people like I was watching the podcast of Naval Ravikant on bare biceps. Okay,
Mm.
so like the mindset he was carrying, and I feel that they don't care about anything. What
Mm.
people are like, people are criticizing or doing multiple things. It doesn't matter at
Mm.
all. So I
Mm.
think if we want to grow in our life, we must come out from this, and definitely we
Absolutely.
can know our potential, as you mentioned. Like, you
Mm.
will be surprised to know that, wow, I'm like, I can do this as well. I was completely
Mm.
unaware of it.
Yes. Great. Okay.
So we must try.
Lovely, lovely. And I can see, like, because of that, your speaking has improved a lot. I must say, a lot. And I can see the change because of that you mentioned that you love spending time with yourself and you love solitude, right? So, a person who
Absolutely.
enjoys that brings in his own life the calmness, the politeness, the poised demeanor, which I can see in yourself right now. Like you're so poised while speaking, you are able to generate ideas and think properly, and you don't have that hesitation or fear or the feeling of running a little faster. No, you can keep the thoughts slowly coming naturally to you and speaking effortlessly with a poised demeanor and with a nice voice. This shows that you really spend time with yourself, because I have personally experienced it. Otherwise, when you are looking at somebody else and you are comparing yourself, you are just trying to learn things as faster as possible. You are not, trying to understand your mind, subconscious mind, and trying to maintain your own momentum. Then you become more hesitant. The fear is still remains in you, right? Great.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Uh huh.
But when you, and that's what I also feel for you. Like, I in 2020, I think I used to watch your videos, and now it's like huge, like drastic change in your like videos quality, and at the same time, like in your speaking. And I have a friend, sort of homemaker. So she takes sessions. So she was saying, I came across a channel, and it was Try to Thrive. How nicely she speaks. Like, honestly, I'm speaking. Even I can ask her that you can watch video with like Rajni Verma I have made.
Oh.
So she was, saying how nicely she speaks. Yeah, that's what that line, she said
Wow. That's really
recently.
means a lot. Like many people when share these things with me, like other person was saying this to them. It is really inspires me a lot and motivates me a lot that I should focus more now. Okay, next I want to know, like, if you have to spend a day without your mobile phone, how would you like to spend it?
Okay, it's completely hypothetical. Well, if
Yeah.
I had time to spend time with myself, sorry, without phone, then I would love to spend time with myself. As I said in previous answer, I love being in solitude. So I would
Mm,
love to spend time with myself, and I like observing things. So I would go on public place, or I would take walk in nature, and I would observe things around me. How
mm,
is it happening? And I would like to spend time with my loved ones, like my family. As you know, I have been living away from my parents for a very long time. Like,
oh,
sometimes occasionally we meet, but we live like away. So I would like to spend
mm.
time with them.
Wow, wow.
That's what I would.
That's what I expected from you. Like you are a person now who loves spending time with on self, which is great. Uh, and I also prefer to do the same. And people who are inclined towards learning something and want to become more, like want to spend time more productively, they prefer to read something or spend time with themselves only. And I think
Absolutely.
it seems a little difficult first, like, okay, how to spend time with mobile phone for a day, right? And especially people Like me, when I think of it, it creates a kind of an anxiety for a few seconds because I have to work online. I have to check my emails. I have to check my YT and YouTube and all the things. Learning is from there, then earning is from there, then creating content is there, then consuming content is there. Everything
Yeah,
is online. Sometimes I feel like it's really
online.
difficult for me. Like it is the part of my life. How can I spend? But then I think like if I fix the work, then I can spend time. Like if I have already fixed like these are the videos I have already scheduled for these particular days, then I don't need to go there and check my mobile phone. And if I have to stay, I would love reading a lot, which is the thing I enjoy the most these days. This is one, helps me a lot. Reading, yes.
Okay. Wow, that's so nice.
Yeah.
And it will help you a lot later as well.
Yes, helps.
Readings.
Now I have understood the essence of reading. Like, I don't know why people are not taking it seriously, but it can change. It has the potential, it has the power to change you and your life entirely. It is not just about English, even including English, your personality, your mindset, your perception, your knowledge, your vocabulary, your pronunciation, your everything in just one practice you can achieve.
Absolutely.
Right. And I
Absolutely.
emphasize a lot in on this one practice that people should take seriously the reading part. Seriously. Earlier I was not into reading that much, but now I take it very seriously. I don't want to miss a single day. But last a few days I was busy with some functions, like marriage functions, and
Yeah.
because of that the scheduled a bit got disturbed. But I'm trying to come back on the track. Yes. Last question I want to know: how would you like to spend your weekends, and what is the best way to spend weekends?
Weekends, how would I like
Hmm.
to spend? Well, I would like to spend time with myself, but sometimes I have my friends as well, right? So I would
Hmm.
like to go with my friends. And generally, I don't like to work at all on weekends. Generally, I avoid. And whoever approach me, even for a conversation or anything, like when I'm not like when I have some work, okay, so I just tell them politely that sorry, we can do in some other days. I can't do today. So
Hmm.
I don't like to work, and if I get a chance to spend time weekends,
Hmm.
then I would like to spend time with my friends.
Friends.
I love to have
Hmm.
conversation with them. Everyone, I think, loves having conversation with friends, right? I would like to
Lovely.
spend time with them. Yes,
Lovely.
and my
I,
siblings also complains sometimes.
hmm.
You never give time, and you are always hooked uh, in your mobile phone. So come out from it, like like it's
Enjoy
our
the
job, right?
life.
Having
Yeah.
yeah, they say that I would spend time with my with them actually with my
Mm.
siblings. That's what I.
Great, great. Earlier, I used to work on Sundays a lot, like more than even weekdays, because on weekends, many people who are working professionals have time to have sessions, right? So they always asked me to book session on Sunday, please. So like that, I used to work on Sundays a lot, but now I have also changed my schedule for Sunday. Like I first thing I prefer to declutter my room, everything, and a bit of my mind and phone and everything, and then I would love to watch something interesting, and then like spending time with family. Now it's winter, so going out and sitting and taking sun bath is the great. I enjoy a lot, like just lying down in the sun, under the sun, and then just spending time with family. Or sometimes if the cousins are here, so go here and there roaming around like without any purpose. That also gives you and rejuvenates you again for the next week, right? From Monday you can start.
Absolutely.
Mm.
So we must spend time with ourselves rather than like working and like wrapping your head around everything, like even on
Mm.
weekends, you're not taking out time for yourself. We must not do
Mm.
it, right?
Mm.
Well, Rajni, now I have a question for you.
Sure.
Um, I would like to
Shoot.
ask what the recent equipment or what's the um, equipment you bought online recently?
Ah, equipment. Mm.
Yeah.
No, I think online I
Everything.
yes. I haven't purchased something big. As I already earlier mentioned, that I purchase books online. That is the must thing I do. Like every month, one or two books I have to purchase. So recently I purchased these three books, which I can show you right now. This is one. You can.
You can. Wow, that's so
Yeah.
nice. You can.
And
Yeah, I can see.
second, I think you have heard about this book a lot. Attitude is everything. So
Attitude is
I'm just
everything. Yeah, correct.
going to read this book now. And third one is this. I don't know how and where I got this recommendation. Unlocking the Golden Case by Pooja Punit. This. I don't know where I got the recommendation, but whenever I see any kind of advertisement related to books, I go and search about it.
Mhm.
Other than books, I don't prefer to just go by watching any kind of advertisement. Apart from these books, I prefer to purchase, and I purchased Foxtails products for my skincare routine. Yeah, that's like these two things are fixed. I just go. I'm not marketing anything, but yes, I go with Foxtail. So I purchase those things for my skincare. Yes.
Wow, beautiful. So you purchase everything online, right?
Skincare products and books mostly. Dresses and all, I go and then I try, then I check the stuff and color, everything. Then I purchase. So I don't prefer purchasing online clothes. Mostly books.
Okay. Clothes you don't like. Okay.
Mm.
What's the biggest risk you have ever taken,
Mm.
and what is worth it?
Oh, wow. Very interesting and related to my own personal life. I have taken a few risks, and they were worth it. And they made me sometimes depressed, and then later I realized they were good, and disturbed me sometimes. And most important thing is that they are related to career. So it was totally risk. Yes. So
Mhm.
after 12th, right
Absolutely.
after 12th, I planned, I like my father sent me to prepare for universities like JNU and then CUs. Okay, so I was preparing for JNU entrance examination, and then Central University of Jharkhand. But when I asked my father to fill the form for Jharkhand University, my father said, first he said yes, and then he discussed with my mother. My mother was like, where is it? She doesn't know where is the Jharkhand. Okay, so my father
Okay.
showed her in the map and told like this is this much far from Rajasthan. So my mother was no,
Yeah.
like she refused immediately, like we cannot send her this much far
Mhm.
from Rajasthan, like it takes 3 days like via train. So my father also called me next day and said, "No, you cannot fill the form of Central University of Jharkhand. You can just try for JNU, and that's it." And I was very stubborn. I was like, "No, I will go there." Like this, related to career, I can lie. I can do anything for it. So I just lied, and I called 2 days later, and I asked my father to send the money. Or I needed only money to fill the form, so I asked him to send the money. I'm going to fill the form for Central University of Rajasthan. So he sent, and I filled the form for Jharkhand. And later I gave the examination, I got selected, and the day result came to my father's mobile phone. That time I didn't have one. And he was like, "What is CUJ? You said CUR." And I said, "See, Central University of Jharkhand, not Rajasthan." He said, "We refused it." Nobody was agree on this thing, but then I made it. But then my father had a little smile on his face, because my father always supported me in this thing. Like whatever I want to do in my career, I am allowed to
In
do.
terms of
Yes, my mother was scared of
education.
sending me little far. That's it, nothing else. She was scared like we will not be able to visit her, we will not be able to see her. Like here when I was in Navodaya, it was like 1 hour far from my family. So they were able to came to me and sorry, they were able to come to me and visit every week. So that is why she was scared. But then I and many at that after that also I said like now I got selected, I'll go there. And a lot of family members asked my father to not send her this much far. So this was far one thing, and I learned Korean from there. Later I got selected for JNU. And then when I gave up on Korean language too, like I started my masters, First semester itself, I dropped out. So that was again second risk related to career again. I didn't know what to do.
Oh
I
my
came
God.
here and I was blank. That time I didn't give much thought to it and I was blank. What should I do now? And later it put me into depression, like where I will go, what I would do. And even family members and others also started, why you have stopped, why, what would you do then? And everybody started giving different kind of, advice and all. So I don't know why, out of blue, without any reason, I started preparing in order to just get a job and earn. I was not interested in banking at all. But every single day when you prepare, you give your 100%, still you are not feeling that passionate about one thing. I when I was preparing, I was in touch a lot of other aspirants too. They were crazy about posts like PU, I'll become a PU, I'll become this. They were like excited about these posts, but I was not. Then I go to like, this is not for me. I would do definitely. And then many people helped me in this case, like if you are not enjoying something, quit it right there. Because later, once you are into that zone, into the job particularly, maybe the money will attract you. Okay, you are earning, so you should not quit. You cannot quit, you cannot afford quitting it now. People accept, like, family expect that money and all, everything. And you will stuck there. It would become difficult to come out of that. So instead of doing that, you should quit now and just change something. And then again, I quit the preparation of banking after 2 years. Again, related to career.
Okay.
It was risky,
Mhm.
but I did it. Then one day I discussed with my brother first that I want to do something different. I want to go Jaipur and I'll start something from there. I didn't know what.
Yeah.
Again, I didn't know what. And I asked my father that I want to go and I don't want to prepare for banking at all. And my father was already like, he's already like, he has the kind of belief in me that she is not the person who can quit. She maybe try a lot of things. She is trying, but she will do something. So then my father gave the permission and I went, and from there I started learning the language and started YouTube, and luckily it worked well. So I'm happy now and I enjoy the most. This is what I enjoy. There I stopped now for hunting other things, but I want to grow in this field now. Like I can go for personality development or for like teaching or for helping or for empowering women. These are the thoughts in my mind related to this. Simultaneously, I can do with my YouTube. So that's what I'm enjoying now. A lot of this.
Wow, what an insightful story. That's so inspiring. Like the words for you, like you took multiple risks, right? And then
Yes.
now you are here. And the best part is that now you have started enjoying for
I
a
never
beautiful
made any
thing.
plan. Like after 12th, also, I didn't know what to do. Every my classmates were sure about the colleges, about the things like they will do in history, they will do in geography, they will do in economics, English, Hindi. I was not. I don't know. I want to try something new, and just preparing for entrance examination and then CUJ and then Delhi and then home, then banking. Never made any plan, but now I have started once the things have started working for me. Yeah. So I think until you
Wow.
become really, satisfied with whatever you do, until then you should hunt. Like, you should not settle down the things
Absolutely.
which you are earning and you have to do. No, I don't believe in that.
Yeah, so in 20s, I think this is the high time. In 20s, we can explore rather than, settling. I don't
Yes.
know, like why people have like um
Hmm.
settling mindset. I have also come across, but I think we must explore. And then if you love it, like, when you work and when you like, you don't feel, exhausted. Like sometimes it's okay, take a break. But
Mm.
when you start loving, then you feel, then you just like go for it,
Hmm.
start doing it.
Yes.
Same thing happens with me when I take session, for 2 hours continuously I stand, but I never realize it that I'm doing this. My sister, like, I took my sister with me, so that she could shoot my videos and all. So she
Hmm.
was asking me, what the hell, you made me stand for 2 hours and you were speaking. I said, you were just like shooting my videos, and why were you feeling uncomfortable? And she was saying, I can't do for continuously 2 hours. Then at
Mm.
that time also I felt that I think this is my passion, and this I naturally belongs to this field. and I am
Yes.
going to pursue this further.
Great.
Yeah,
And
so I
whenever
think
I
at that,
get, I appreciate that you
sorry.
have found your passion.
Yeah, absolutely. I found, and definitely I'm going to do something great in Darken in communication field itself. Yeah.
Great.
Well, Resni, I have a last question. If you could live anywhere in this world, where would you
Mhm.
choose and why?
Live.
Yeah.
Ah. For living, I prefer my own place, like this city, Rajasthan, India. I don't want to live in other country or in other any other place. I would visit some places in India itself first. I love India. I don't know why this journey of learning the language and becoming a YouTuber and connecting to many people have made me realize one thing. Yes, very beautiful people are here and they want to help each other. They want to help you and they are very kind, compassionate. I don't feel that the same thing for other country or because I a lot of my friends are living outside and all the time when I talk to them they're like feeling alone a lot. So I don't like that. Like they are just now have become machines, going to work every day, work for many hours, come, eat, sleep, wake up next day, eat, go, work. What is this? Yeah, you are earning a lot maybe, but you are not living your life, and I don't want that at all. I don't want earn more to, and in for the sake of earning more, I settle somewhere else. No, I cannot do that. So I would prefer to live here itself, but I would love to visit a lot of places in like in India, every place. And much fond of Kerala because of its beauty, the nature, and the greenery. And I've seen in some of the movies, and after that I've become a little passionate about it. Apart from that, if it comes to visit any country, first I would love to visit, not first, anytime if I get a chance, I would love to visit South Korea itself, as I have learned the language and I know a lot of things about South Korea, the culture, the history. Also, that is why I would love to visit. Yes.
So first you would like to explore all state of India, and then
Hmm.
you would like to visit, like Korea, right? South Korea.
I love
Okay.
connecting
And
people
you
from
know
our
the
own
language, right?
country and know their culture. So that's why, yes.
Absolutely. And I believe everyone should at least once try to explore our own country rather than
Hmm.
like going outside. Like we can go, there's nothing wrong with this, but I feel
Hmm.
we must explore it and know the culture, tradition, languages are different, right?
Hmm.
And we get to learn a lot of things
Even
by traveling to like,
yes, even I love South Indian food a lot. So that is another reason.
okay.
Yeah.
Rajni, you mentioned you're from Rajasthan. Earlier, I used to think you are from Delhi.
No,
I
I
don't know.
was
I
there
think
for
I have
two
seen
years.
some pictures.
I was
Oh,
there for
that's
2
why.
years in JNU. Yes, that time.
Okay,
Mm.
I that's why I thought like you're from Delhi. Well,
Okay.
you're from like or your native place is Rajasthan, right?
Mm. Yes.
Yes.
Hmm. Any
Well,
further question?
now I don't have any question, and I
Okay.
loved the conversation literally.
Same here. Likewise. I think, and that is the reason I always love connecting to people again and again who have the kind of same energy, who gives the same kind of aura vibe to me also to boost my confidence and energy. So thank you so much for accepting it and for connecting to me today. It was really lovely and fruitful conversation, and I hope people will enjoy it. I would love to see your comments, guys. So do let us know how was it, and recommend anything if you want to see in our next session. So
Absolutely.
thank you so much, Sufi, and
Most welcome,
bye.
Faisal.
Uh-huh.
Bye bye. And I also feel like I love connecting you, and you're also like a kind of we match our frequency with each other, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
I also feel the same.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So
Have a
bye,
great day.
and
Have a
thank you
nice
for
day.
inviting.
Yes, yes.
You
Bye
too.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.